you should see some dirt flying. And then that's safely up there where now I can execute just a little pitch shot.
Never miss the latest videos from the people who help you play better golf. Hit subscribe here.
I know what you're thinking, what are we doing here in the woods? Well, this is an important shot, and honestly, the worse you are at golf, the more important it is to hit this punch out really well. So first we'll talk about what you should be doing. Second, what you should not be doing. And then third, I'm going to teach you just one kind of technique that you can use to execute this shot every single time. So first, what you should be doing, and here's the whole premise of the shot anyway. Take your longest iron in your bag. For most of you, that's say a 5 or 6 iron. The better you are, maybe it's a 4 iron even if it's a 7 iron, whatever it is, longest iron, every shot will be the same. The trick to hitting it low is to hit with the least amount of loft that you can. That is one of the 2 variables that'll control this taking off. The other one's the angle that you're trying to hit down on the golf ball like you would with anything on the ground. So a little bit more down and the least amount of loft. Now, one way that you can avoid any sort of problems is just to hit the same shot every time. This is where I see most people go wrong. They grab a 3-wood here or a hybrid, or one shot's an 8 iron trying to curve it through the right side of the trees and around. The next one will be a 4 iron and it's barely getting off the ground. Same thing every time is a good principle in golf anyway. So the last part about how do you execute this? Well, knowing that you need the least amount of loft on the club, trying to dig the leading edge of the club into the ground. Tiger Woods is famous for hitting a bunch of these shots without much of a follow through at all. So the shorter that you can punch this ball into the ground and let your club travel just a few feet without bending your wrists and adding a bunch of loft where you can see the club face pointing back at me, the better off this is going to be. Now, I will say doing some practice with this is kind of important the higher your handicap is, because you could get these so frequently. So one type of shot, dig the leading edge in. So if you do that really well, I'm going to take this shot, which is about 210 yards to the green. I'm going to try to advance it about 150 and curve the ball to the right, because that is the last pro tip, which is play safe here. What you don't want to do is have this same shot again or from 3 feet closer. So this one will start towards that left bunker, curve to the right. The tiny short follow through, you should see some dirt flying. And then that's safely up there where now I can execute just a little pitch shot. It's pretty close to the green. I might still even be able to make a par out of that. So with a little bit of practice, as crazy as it sounds, this can be a shot that you can pull off most often. So I know this will help you when you do drive it in the trees, but for other tips and help with your game, go to golftec.com and find a coach near you.